A darkness has come to London. Something moves through the streets like the shadow of a nightmare.
What I think might be very well worth watching in this month is the British crime drama The Irregulars. We already reacted to the teaser trailer on our channel, so you can also watch that one if you haven't seen it yet. Why do I think this is worth your time? Because the series adds, for as far as I know, for the first time a supernatural twist to the story of Sherlock Holmes. Creator Tom Bidwell based the series on the stories of the Baker Street Irregulars, who appear in 3 Sherlock Holmes stories written by Arthur Conan Doyle. In these books, the boys are street boys who are employed by Holmes as intelligence agents, but as said, Bidwell adds some twists to this story. The on-screen version of the Irregulars is led by a young female leader fighting to save her younger sister. This was a conscious choice, knowing that Holmes and the Irregulars stories are usually male-dominated, and Bidwell stated, "We set out with that intention. Why can't they go into what is predominantly a man's world and kick a bit of ass?" The creator also made changes to the tone of the show in an effort to make it more modern. He said, "I wanted to stay away from things that are classic period Victorian. I wanted to make it feel exciting and scary and very, very fresh, so these characters are very accessible to a modern audience. They have problems that we have, they don't speak in a period way." The biggest change was the supernatural element, and he had to add for this, the supernatural element brings a kind of Victorian horror show that's very different to what you'd expect in Sherlock Holmes novels. So those are all quite interesting things to put into the mix that I think make it worth watching. So what is this series actually about? Well, the synopsis reads, set in Victorian London, The Irregulars follows a gang of troubled, diligent teens who are manipulated into solving crimes for the sinister Dr. Watson and his mysterious business partner. As the crimes take on a horrifying supernatural edge and a dark power emerges, it'll be up to the Irregulars to come together to save London, each other, and potentially the entire world. Who is involved in the Irregulars? There are a couple of known and a couple of upcoming actors in the show. The sinister Dr. Watson is played by Royce Pearson, who starred in The Witcher. Sherlock Holmes is being portrayed by Henry Lloyd Hughes, who starred in Killing Eve. The lead of the Irregulars, and as it seems the lead star also of this series, is Thedea Graham, who plays the role of B. And Thedea Graham doesn't have a long acting resume yet, but can also be seen in the Netflix series The Letter for the King. As said, the series is created by Tom Bidwell, who was also the writer of the Netflix limited series Watership Down. Bidwell called this show his dream project, stating that he began crafting the central idea for the series a long time ago. He said, "That idea stayed with me for like a decade at least, until it developed in my mind. Maybe I've been kind of training my whole career to write The Irregulars, and now I finally made it." So when does The Irregulars premiere? The Irregulars Season 1 will premiere on Netflix March 26, 2021 and will consist of 8 one-hour episodes. That is all we know so far about The Irregulars. I will definitely watch this series. Are you with me?
You know nothing of what it is to be afraid.